Hi, hello, how are you? Isn't it wonderful how I can look directly at the sun? Because my eyesight is amazing, I can see clearly. Isn't it wonderful how perfectly healthy I am, how perfectly healthy my body is, as you can clearly see? I have my perfect figure back, my tummy is flat as I've always wanted, my breasts are firm as I've always wanted. As isn't it wonderful how I had to check if this is recorded. Isn't it wonderful how long and perfectly growing my hair has started growing back clearly, as you can see. I even had the chance to dye my hair maroon color like I had in mind. I am so grateful. I've never had my hair grow so long. Can you see? I can even hold it in ponytail. Like, this is amazing. The fact that when I speak, things become real. Isn't it wonderful how my plant, my what is? She's my Christmas tree. You're my Christmas tree. Let me address you in past present tense. You're looking amazing. You've started becoming healthier and stronger, and your leaves always, you know, shining. And the fact that you're going to grow and turn into this amazing plant I've ever seen is amazing. If only by speaking so, I make it so. Isn't it wonderful how light and brown my skin is, glowing like the sun is? I feel amazing about myself. Everything is just working out right as I've always wanted. The fact that I had gone ahead and bought this, as you can see, these are, if you know what I mean, dog food and all that, because I want to prove what Neville Goddard Lancelot had taught can be put in practice, and I can actually receive basically receive the experience that he'd claimed I would receive. Isn't it wonderful how Visana Insurance Company actually came through for me, and they cleared all the hospital bills that I had once incurred when I was in Bosit Hospital. And the fact that I get to move on without any stress is amazing. What do I understand when I call in that which is called digital currency? Because I am calling in that which I deserve. My sister Abby, my sister, she's here. Yeah, Auntie Jessica na Auntie Jessica na Veba is my sister Abby, and this here is myself. I can always recognize myself at any stage of my life. This is my brother Jimmy Mwangi. Yesterday I had a wonderful conversation with Jimmy. This is my birth mother, Valentine Member Mshamba. Isn't she the most beautiful girl? I'll call you girl mother I've ever had the chance to lay my eyes on. This is myself. I'm obsessed with myself. I want myself to be amazing. It just has to be so. This is where I learned this from Neville Goddard Lancelot. I can read for you what is written here because, like I told you, and I claim it again, isn't it? Let me stay here with the sun. Let me put myself before the lights, because lights, by the way, who created this? Because the mirror, you can say this is man-made. It had to be imagined for it to be created. The TV here is man-made, but that which is shining there, they call it the sun. Jua in Swahili, Iruva in Taita, Sonne in German. Who created that? They say it's God-made. They say it's God-made. What does that mean? What is God? Who created the sun? Why does it shine up there and not here? And if I were to stretch my hands, can I touch the sun? And so if I repeat again, isn't it wonderful how I am able to look at the sun directly? Isn't it wonderful how bright and beautiful my future is, like it's glowing like the sun? Does it make it so? Lilian DeWatters asked in her book, in his name, Study of the Absolute, who by thinking can find out thought. Here is another reality. something that I actually already know it's a fact. Like this one here is a banana tree. You don't see bananas yet, but I already know it's a banana tree. So by the time the bananas are going to start being produced by this tree here, I know. That's why I have it here. This is a banana tree. This is a lily. I can begin to smell a rose. I can detect a rose. This here is an avocado. And I had placed this here with the intention of seeing, okay, so what's going to happen? If I were to tell you this is a real plant as much as this is also real. So this is part of this, and that's why it has grown and reached up to that. Would you believe me? And if you do, why? Is it because I said so? And I'm glad I no longer need glasses to read. I can read what is written here. Can you read what is written here? These are words. These are not my words. I did not come up with this. These are Neville's words. I'm going to read it. Give me 1 second. These are swag, but really I don't need them because like I told you, I'm announcing that which is real about me. Let us take, for those who are here for the first time, truth on this level. A true judgment on this level must conform to the external facts to which it relates. If I should say now, isn't it a beautiful dog? And you look and there is no dog, my statement is a lie. For there is no dog to support my statement. That's a lie. But the Bible tells us that you can make the statement as I've just made it. Isn't it a beautiful dog? And even though at the moment that you make it, the senses deny it, you can assume that it is there and persist in the assumption that it is. And in a way that no one knows, the dog will come there. You can assume I am rich and feel what it would be like if it were true. So that's why I literally went ahead and bought this dog food, and I even placed water there in preparation of this dog that I would have assumed it to be. And I came to an agreement with myself that if the dog does appear, then I'll call it German Shepherd I'll call it Foxy, I'm sorry. And the breed is German Shepherd after the dog we used to have when we lived in Inako. And where is this Inako that I'm saying, Inako? This is Inako where you used to live. Do I look like I live in Inako now? No. I am a citizen of Switzerland. I live in Switzerland. I am claiming that for a fact. And then I'm going to repeat the statement. Isn't it wonderful how I can start getting used to calling myself a citizen of Switzerland because I have just received my Swiss passport in my official birth names. In fact, I get to have my Swiss driving license. I have just acquired my Grand Jeep Cherokee because I'd already bought in preparation for all this. When were these statements going to be real? Neville Goddard Lancelot, I call you into being. Please answer me if you can. I've desired to move my parents into Runda Estate. For me to do that, I have to have that which is called money. Do you know how expensive it is for me to make that happen? For my parents to move them to Runda Estate. Do you know even where that is? But I want that. I want to feel what it would be like if I had the kind of money to move my parents to Runda Estate. I catch the mood that would be mine if I were rich, that I could be able to move my parents into Runda Estate and travel with my parents in the same flight around the world. My God, business class. I want to start doing the things I've never had the chance to do in my life, like flying business class with my parents. The gemstone mining field. Zile viatu, safari boots. I want to wear those safari boots again, nikiwa kwa hiyo mining field, because I'd already invested in that money. I still recall giving my dad money. Dad, let's do this. Add my sister here. I don't even know.